I can say this. I was a dancer for 8 years. I did weight training for 5+ years. I've done bodybuilding shows. I know how much work it takes to look good. But here, let me tell you this. Me before, without doing weight training, I would say I did look better than maybe my husband did, but I didn't meet him before he worked out. I already met him after he'd already been trained for 5 years. He did say he was a chubby kid, and even when he hit puberty, he didn't look that good. So I think it's relative. I don't know if we can even say a generalized statement right now, which is harder. I really don't know if we can say that.
Let me ask you a question, right? Who has it? This is like kind of totally out of left field. Who would have an easier time being a slut? An obese woman or an obese man?
An obese woman.
An obese woman.
Interesting.
Well, women are more likely to be fetishized, so like obese women's gonna
Nick,
be...
you have those photos of like what Henry Cavill and Scarlett Johansson and shit. Let's just blast through all of them. What's that? Men first, then women. Or maybe, okay, now these are depictions in media.
Damn.
Women often complain to, the beauty standards as depicted in magazines and media. It's on the unattainable beauty standards. Wait, put us on the other side so we can, or make it smaller. Make it smaller.
Am I just alone on this?
Left. All right. What is it? Chris Evans? Is this Chris
Yes,
Evans?
Chris
Okay,
Evans.
next.
It's my hall pass.
That's Thor. What's his name? Chris Hemsworth. Okay. Henry Cavill next. Now the women. That's okay. Scarlett Johansson. That's what's her name from Gal Gadot. Okay. That's it? Okay, the bodies of the men, that's like, that is so much more unobtainable. Almost any woman could achieve the bodies of those women. The whole feminist position is there are depictions in media of these unobtainable body types, but we never look at the opposite side of the coin as actually the depictions of male body types in media. And I'm using superhero movies here. Women who are Scarlett Johansson, Gal Gadot, superheroes, right? Those guys, superheroes. Again, elite level genetics, treating the gym like a part-time job, and or steroids to achieve those physiques I showed.
Disagree. Okay,
What do you disagree
let me
on?
go back
What
to
do
my.
you- what-
let me go
what
back
do you
to
disagree?
my. Let me go back.
I gotta pee. Go ahead, say your thing.
What the? This was directed towards you.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay, maybe when you're younger, this would apply. Okay, because when you're young, you're a dude. You want to hit the gym with your, with your guy friends, whatever. With your guy friends and whatnot. Are you still listening? Should I continue my point? Yeah. Okay, I'll continue my point. Okay, so what I'm saying is when you're younger, maybe for a woman, it might be a little bit easier to maintain a petite physique. And then for a guy, maybe it is a little bit more work. But if you think about it, when you're in your 40s and your 50s, a woman is going through...
Plato the Kid 22 donated $100. The body is a determination of the willing. It's running faster, stronger and better than most guys that makes us desirable. The girl can just not eat cheeseburgers. That's never going to be fair.
That's all we say.
I eat cheeseburgers all the time.
That's all we
Anyways... Because I go to the gym, I can afford it. That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody should go to the gym. But my point is that when you're younger, it's a little bit easier for women to keep their, petite physique. But then for a guy, maybe, he does have to take extra time, go to the gym, lift weights, do bench press, do his pull-ups, deadlifts, and all that stuff. But later on down the road, women have a really hard time staying in that shape versus a man, his body's not going through a hormonal, tsunami as it would with a woman. And so he can usually maintain his body a lot better than a woman can.
At that point, we don't even want the woman.
Oh, shit.
What?
What kind of sexist, misogynistic shit have I walked into?
She talking about menopause, and at the
Well,
pregnancy.
you need
and
to
all that.
discuss that because you're talking about women.
No, we're talking about achieving who achieves the most desirable body more naturally and easier.
Do you say you don't want women like what if they're 40 to 50 or if they hit
And I'm
menopause?
talking about generally. I'm talking about the way we perceive attractiveness. I'm talking about the
We're
general
talking
population.
peak
We're talking-
performance.
I'm not
We
gonna-
get-
I'm
we're
not
talking
gonna
about who
agree.
gets there easier.
Yeah.
That's all.
I'm not gonna agree
We're talking about
100%.
like for like, bringing in, yes, there are certain biological realities of women going through pregnancy, but if we're comparing like for like, if we're comparing men between the ages of 18 and 30 who we're not factoring in women who get pregnant, then there's no comparison.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a little bit biased.
Just take the L, bro. Just take the L.
Don't call me bro.
Okay,
I'm
sorry,
not a
dude.
bro.
My bad. Wait,
I'm not your bro.
You know what? I'm sorry. Hold on.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Okay, girl. So
I don't care. Here, I'm sorry, Puffy. Puffy, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Right,
we
Puffy.
definitely
I'm sorry, Puffy.
I'm gonna say that-
Puffy ain't even
I'm
watching no
sorry.
more.
Great Puffy. Oh,
Go ahead.
I'll read it. Never mind, your mouth is so big it's unattractive. You say Marvel bods aren't women's desire. 5 minutes later, Chris Pine is your hall pass. Please go put your makeup back on so we don't have to hear you for an hour.
wow.
Any girl that says that the picture of Chris Evans saying that they would prefer a dad bod over Chris Evans' physique that we showed, which isn't like super steroided up, although he might be, I don't know.
Yeah, he looked more normal.
I think, yeah, it was like a little more on the athletic side,
Yeah.
I'd say. I mean, still, that's pretty insane physique, but yeah, they're taking his physique. They're not going for the dad bod.
Yeah,
If they had a
but-
choice, they're picking his
Yeah,
physique.
I don't think I've ever heard a woman
But you
see a
could say
dad
the
bod
same
pop
with
up and just be like,
girls.
oh my God.
Like
Huh?
if you like put a girl that's not really into a dad bod would be a girl that maybe has a few extra pounds, and then a girl that's like very fit. You would choose the girl that's also. You would choose an overweight
Wait,
girl.
What? I'm confused. Everyone wants the best that they can
But
get.
also,
Wait.
you might see one of these girls that have the natural nice bodies because they just don't eat cheeseburgers. You don't know if they're like running 3 times a week. You don't know if they're like eating 1,200 calories every day. You know, they've lost their period.
No.
Like, you don't know these things, right? This is what happens. This is why it's so important to go to the gym. Go to the gym.
She's like,
Can I
shout out
plug my gym?
Let's Puffy. Let's
I
see
have
Puffy.
a women's gym, by the way.